How you doing? It's been too long since I've posted on YouTube, first of all. Y'all know. Y'all are like, we know, Ella. We know how long it's been. Also, it's been so long since I've done like a vlog where we get jazzy. Well, not like a vlog, but like a video blog. I guess it is technically a... Well, should we start over? Hey, I'm Ella. How you doing? I'm Jazzy, and I want to get more jazzy with you with the jazz cabbage and yap, because it feels like it's been a minute, and I want to start posting videos without them being perfect at all, without scripting, because I really want to get better at storytelling. What better way to do that than make myself just post unedited YouTube content? And it's getting YouTube content out there, which I want to start doing anyways. And the more you post, the more you improve, right? As well as like me improving with storytelling and not getting in my head when I push record is something that I struggle with after being a creator now for like 5 years. But my creator journey has obviously been all over the place, and that's just life. You know, we've all been all over the place, and that's what I want to talk to y'all about, is just like life, and have these late night chats, maybe about like spirituality or whatever it may be that's kind of on my brain. And I tend to doom scroll. Like, I'll have these phases where I'm not doom scrolling and I'm doing so good, and then I'll get back into it. And at nighttime, I can get like really caught up in doom scrolling. And I've been watching videos about spirituality and philosophy and just life ever since, you know, being on my like spiritual awakening journey since last year. Lots of doom scrolling and like spirals. And I thought, why not, if there's something I want to talk about, instead of just like doom scrolling into more topics, talk about that topic with you guys. Because what I end up doing is I will save the post to talk about later, and I'll try to script stuff, which, you know, is still good for me to have growth in that aspect, and learning how to get better at outlining videos and blah blah blah. But it's also like I'll find myself just getting so stuck not posting as much as I want, and I'll try to make this one post so perfect, and then it, you know, doesn't get like the traction or, you know, engagement that I want, or blah 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 blah. I just want to connect, and I want to help anybody, even if it's one person, every day, and keep helping myself grow and be kind to myself on this journey of life, huh? And I was debating, we're going to get jazzy in a minute, by the way, but I was debating having like a little trigger warning, like we might talk about some deep things, because my brain, I like to think, tries to think outside the box, and I'm very open-minded spiritually. I have been my whole life, but I very recently have been, you know, talking to God more and asking questions and really getting kind of just more deep with it. I used to just kind of be like, la la la, yeah, I'm spiritual, I'll do tarot and go to church camp, but not really learn about Jesus or learn about witchcraft. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. Next time, we're gonna have to make some tea, because I think this like yapping is not something I'm used to, even though it's only been 4 minutes. I yap way more with my fiance, but usually it's like back and forth conversation, right? It's not just like me full on yapping. But I kind of forgot where I was, but I remember that we were talking about wanting to make this like a warning for anybody who might feel like they will go into a mental spiral if I start talking about topics like that might make you think outside what you've normally thought your whole life. And I think it's a lot of fun to have these kinds of conversations, and I would love to hear other people and what they think and their theories and stuff. And I just know that like I've gotten a negative feeling before in the past where I will deep dive into stuff and then I'll just like feel like I have to know the answer. And I think the whole point of life is not to know the answer, but have like fun guessing and have fun living life. I'm gonna take a drink, hold on. I do love this pause feature on the iPhone because I really truly want to go like Trisha Paytas style, because that's content I used to love watching. It's like not edited, just raw content. And it's of course my favorite to edit. But I love making like cool edits too and like taking my time on it. But anyways, I do want to have all sorts of chats with y'all. And feel free if there's anything you guys want to talk about, of course, always let me know in the comments. But my brain has been doing a lot of thinking that I need to spew out. And I figured if there's a time where I want to talk to y'all but I don't know what to talk about, I got plenty of saved videos that we could go through. I don't know how I'm going to get through this. This came from nowhere. I was just on my Instagram getting jazzy and like yapping, and that's what got me inspired to do this. Cause like I really like felt kind of got tired, but I was sad because I've been really wanting to post like spirituality content and just yapping content in general. And then I started yapping on my Instagram story, and then I was like, I should just make a YouTube video. And now my throat's like water. Fucking drier than the desert I live in right now. Like, this like never happens. I don't. Maybe I just need to like ground myself, and we'll be right back. I think my soul is telling me to get some water, and then we'll be right back. Water was the answer that I was looking for, and my soul was even trying to tell me water. I made that SpongeBob joke. All right, let's get jazzy. I'm gonna get jazzy off camera because I don't know. Why am I gonna get jazzy off camera? I guess I would rather this not get, restricted so it can reach more people who maybe just want someone to listen to help them sleep or help them think outside the box or not think at all. Just listening to my yapping. Cheers. I just stop yapping. I did also put on some incense to set the mood. I was like sitting with myself for a second before I pushed record, and I was like, should I light some incense? I was like, yes. And I'm trying to listen to my inner voice more and like my soul and like what even is that, right? I feel like this is a good segue to go into our topic of the night, which is we're gonna go for it. Sorry, I was overthinking the whole intro because I saw that like I was already been recording for like 5 or 6 minutes, and I was like, God, I said nothing yet. But it's gonna be a lot of probably stuff that doesn't make sense. But if it resonates with you, like let me know. But if not, again, maybe I'm helping you not think to help you sleep tonight because you deserve rest and being kind to yourself. And now on to the topic. Are we it's so hard to simplify it. There's so many things I want to talk about. Are we all God, but we all don't remember anything? Obviously, we don't remember we're God, and we don't have like all the power of God, or do we? Because it's like if we knew, there's no possible way though. Hit myself. There's no possible way for us to know everything all time right now in this lifetime. There's no way, right? Unless it's God's plan, right? if that's your soul journey for this lifetime, is to all of a sudden become truly awakened, I don't think it's possible. I don't think our human bodies, our brains could even comprehend or handle that power. It's just like, you can't comprehend it. Is uncomprehendable a word? I don't know. But like, just hear me out. Because I saw this video where it was talking about like, what would you do if you were God and you had all this power, right? And you could do everything and anything. And you did. You've done everything. You've lived all the lives, all the versions of life, like fantasy, dragons, and 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D. I don't know. You've done it all. Because you're God. And you have an eternity. And then you're like, I want to like live life and like, but like not remember, and just like keep making all these different lives, but like not remember while I'm doing it, so it can be like fucking cool. And then I'll come back from that life and be like, more experience, more memories, more art, more ideas. Like maybe we help give ourselves ideas. Like, I don't know. It's just an idea I had, and I felt like I wanted to share, because I did, like I said last year, start my little spiritual awakening journey, and I started reading the Bible, and I really fell in love with Jesus. But then when I started talking about that more, of course that came with like a ton of, judgment and hate, and from people who believe in Jesus and the Bible and people who don't, right? Like, and just all these different kinds of reasons that they like wouldn't agree with me, but they all weren't on the same page, and that would like really throw me off. Like, what's happening? And then it's just so many theories. That's just one of them. I'm trying not to like get into deep diving into other theories that I have, like try to leave it like one theory for a video, but also trying not to overthink it and just yap. But this could be like a freaking hour-long yap, and that was part of the reason why I slowed down on YouTube, was because my videos would be so long, and then having to download them takes forever, and then having to upload them takes forever without even editing. Just like the wait time, because the lengthier it gets, right? Like, so, but we're not gonna worry about it. We're gonna like, even before this whole like questioning if we're God or is this a dream or whatever, right? During this last year, like just talking about God in general and getting more grounded in myself and learning how to listen to myself more and doing more and more things to be kind to myself. Because of course, like all my life, I've been slowly building this version of myself, and I've been kind to myself and in different aspects. And I don't know, but I think it's just a theory. And it's like, what if too, like we get to just have our own versions of God, and then we could it's just like always interchangeable. Like we could just keep changing our minds. Like I could live this life and then be like, I want heaven with all the people that was in this life with me, and then I want to be with them forever. But like eventually I'm sure I'd get bored, and like, I don't know how it works, but I just think it's fun to think that way and not think so in a box and think like I have to be a certain way or live by these rules, and just not be myself, because I'm like scared of people throwing all this judgment and hate at me, which like is just really gonna happen no matter what. So knowing there's just something bigger out there just really helps life be more magical. And so I want people to like feel that, and feel just like how much power you hold. And that doesn't have to mean like, woo, power. If I could have or like maybe if we like really wanted to, we would have magic, right? Like I don't know how it works. Obviously, I forgot. No. I think this is a good intermission break for a jazzy cheers. Nah. I don't know if y'all like hearing the jazz, so I'm just gonna do it, and y'all let me know if you don't like hearing it. Cheers. It does also kind of help me with like the negativity and stuff, because I'm just like, oh, that's just that version of me, like, oh, silly. What are you doing? You're challenging me. You better cut that out. I don't know. That was a really good jazzy cheers. How you doing? I really hope that you're being kind to yourself. And when I say that, it can mean so many different things, but it's just truly every day changes and we grow every day. And I guess, sometimes we get stuck. I've definitely had moments where I feel stuck and like stagnant and not growing. But I think everything's really truly meant to be, and it all builds us into us. And yeah, still give myself grace every day. I still get hard on myself every day because it's like, but I keep improving into like a life that I truly want. And I see all the possibilities of like what could be if I just keep growing and keep on this like journey of finding myself, because we're all different, right? I think we're all supposed to be like finding ourselves, and there's been a lot of ways for us to lose ourselves, but I think our soul chose this journey. Like we chose this timeline. I feel like we chose these challenges, we chose these people to be around. And I do believe in soulmates, but I don't know if we can get into all that tonight. Man, this is so much fun though. I definitely like this idea, so I hope that it brought some sort of positive energy to somebody. And it's hard to stop now. I feel like we could keep going a little bit because, yeah, I'm gonna just try to download and do yoga. Because I told myself that I was going to move my body. And then I told myself, I was like, I did do Pilates today, so it's okay if I, lay down and don't do yoga. But now I'm feeling motivated to do it. So if I do it or not, I'm proud of myself today. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm trying so hard not to pause and overthink. Is this my soul telling me to get off now because I can't think of what to talk about? Probably, because if it's too long, then I'm going to be up late, But what are we even talking about? Y'all, let's get jazzy. Fuck. We're working on our best self every day. Give myself grace. It's okay if this video is all over the place. Nonsense yap. I'm literally gonna post it, and it's like almost midnight. Like I'm truly posting this in hopes that there's someone out there who can't sleep, and they were like, "Yes, I can fall asleep to Ella yapping, yapping jazz." Cheers. Oh, intention. My intention is to just be present with you guys and with myself. And yeah. Cheers. Like, I really see how inner child and whimsy are connected. Because I've truly, I was on this like whole journey of wanting to romanticize my life and add more whimsy. And it's really brought out my inner child, which is like literally the same thing. It's like when you are younger, you have this sort of like whimsy mindset. And I lost that for so long. And I used to like wonder like why the world looks so different when I was younger. And then I also like blocked out a lot of my childhood and my memories, which was always strange to me. But like now my journey, and I think a big part of it is because of my partner, and he makes me feel so safe to bring out this inner child. But like I've been learning how to be so kind to myself and get so grounded and present with life. Like I'm literally getting memories that come back from childhood, like living in England and going to these little museums and like just remembering how certain places looked that I just totally forgot of. So many years of memories I forgot. And it's just such a great feeling that I can't wait to keep learning how to help other people find, and learning how to help y'all and just keep helping myself. Because maybe it's just me helping me, because I'm everybody, And then when you start to overthink it, like you'll get trippy, right? Like I'll ask myself questions like, so like, am I me and I'm you right now? Or like, are you? I'm freaking myself even thinking about it. I haven't even said it yet. But like, okay, I want to ask a question, and it's a scary question, okay? I gotta ask it. Oh my gosh. How do we, I haven't said this out loud to anybody yet. You're like, Ella, get to it. How do we know that anybody else in our life is conscious? I feel chills talking about it. But hear me out, okay? It's okay. This is just a theory. It's not like, just tell yourself it's not real. It's not real, right? Like, fuck, we're just making it up. So I thought about this, I think earlier today or yesterday. But it was like, how would we know if anybody else is truly conscious, or are we just creating everything? And it's just like, like I can't ask you, are you real? Like, you're gonna say yes. Like, everybody, stop. Okay. Oh my God. I can't. I feel like these are not good late night conversations, because then I will be up. I feel myself scaring myself right now. Y'all, it's okay. It's all right. Just a theory. I just tell myself it's not real to not scare myself, because I feel like there's no way of us actually knowing what's going on. So it's fun to make up different things. But that one scares me. And I think I got to this because there's another like thought that I had where it's like, is everybody, I'm getting so jazzy, is everybody just living their own truth, and we're all just like seeing different realities but like together? So like, for example, Jesus died and came back in someone's story, like that's true, but then in someone else's story it's just like a hoax and man made it up because like that's their truth. But we're like all living in each other's truth right now. That's like why we collide. I gotta stop. We gotta have to end this on like not scary. It's not, none of it's scary, but like on a more like la 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 note. Because I felt myself getting too deep there. I got jazzy and I was really like, okay, lock in on this yap. Okay, I'm gonna do another jazzy cheers and we're gonna lock in to feel la la la, not so serious mode, and not question life right now. Because also the point, remember, is to live it, not know the answers. Cheers. This is so much fun though. So much fun. Like, these are the kind of chats that I want to have with people. These kinds of chats. Which is what we're doing. So fun. But no, now we're fra la la. Fra la 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 la. Fra la 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 la. The only thing I can think about right now that's like fra la la is the other day I watched Blue's Clues with my mini me, who is 12. Let me know if you have a Gen Alpha. And they are... I love my mini so much. She's so funny. I totally forgot what I was saying. She cracks me up. She's so funny. And we were watching Blue's Clues together. And it was probably one of the best memories that I should probably journal about. I want to get into journaling and scrapbooking, and then obviously just vlogging and talking to y'all more, because it helps me remember memories, and it's stuff I can watch back on anyways, and Minnie could watch one day. We were watching Blue's Clues, and it was so much fun because I grew up watching that show, and it was actually her theme for her first birthday when she turned 1. And I don't think I ever showed it to her like when she was starting to get older, because I was like, oh, she's already like seen it and she's getting too old for that. And of course, when we watched it together, she had forgotten, like she didn't remember any of it. And then it was starting to unlock all of these like nostalgia memories. Like, it was so wonderful. Just, and I was like, I didn't remember the show, but like I did. Like by the first clue, I knew what the answer was. And then he was like you've watched these recently. I'm like, I swear I haven't. Like, but I loved that show, and it's funny watching it back. Like, I definitely get my humor from Steve a little bit. And it's also, I highly recommend just rewatching all like older children movies and shows that maybe you grew up on, or maybe you hadn't seen, but they're like older, even newer ones too, man. Like I really like Disney movies. Like, they really have lots of shadows of truth, or like things about life that make you be like apply it to now, and it's so magical. But being able to watch it with her was so fun, and we were just like singing and dancing along. And at first she was like, this is so cringe. But she really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed it. So I can't wait to keep creating fun memories like that. And it really helps being grounded and giving myself way more peace than I used to. Used to be really, really, really hard on myself. Like that's, like I say, like I'm not perfect now, but versus how I used to be. And I know there's so many people that really like are at that point. And so I really want to be like your little light to tell you it can get better. And we have so much power. Not that much power. Maybe. But we truly do. To just decide, I'm switching my mindset today. I'm switching my life today. And if I make a mistake, it's okay. What else am I gonna do? Give up? Oh, man. A lot of us give up on ourselves. We gotta stop it. All right, this is already getting really long, and I really want to post it tonight. But I guess I'll give myself grace. If I can't, then I'll post it tomorrow. And it's just meant to be. But I love you, and this was so great to chat. Let's not make it long until we chat again, yeah?